when we are introduced to Hopper, Hopper is quite hostile. Hopper is quite abrupt, very reluctant to any form of intimacy. I don't know if and now that we have a lot more background knowledge on Hopper, I don't know if that happens to be because of the death of his daughter and like the opportunity to potentially have a new child may be a bit too triggering. And even like with Joyce, when we roll it back and when Joyce is like obviously like really concerned about Will and she's like certain that Will's alive, Hopper really isn't. Does Hopper jump on board? Hopper does jump on board, to be fair, but I feel like initially, again, he just doesn't really give much. So I think when I think of Hopper, I think it's really nice to see how he has like progressed and become like a much more patient kind of person. I think for a while he wasn't really the best. He wasn't very tolerable around children, and obviously we go from that to seeing him like taking on a child of his own to then also consulting other children. Like, the scene of the last episode where Mike and Hopper are talking and basically saying you have two options. You can either like blame yourself or admit that Eleven made her own choice, and that's that. I don't think the Hopper that we were introduced to 10 years ago would have had that same way of thinking or way of behaving.